start from theorem 1.6. It is given in the NCERT book on the page number 16. So it says, let x equal to p upon q be a rational number such that prime factorization of q is of the form 2 raised to the power m into 5 raised to the power n, where m, n are non-negative integer. Then x has a decimal expansion which terminates. What does this mean? So I am going to explain this. For example, so to explain this theorem, what it says, I am going to solve the exercise 1.4 of NCERT. Exercise 1.4 of NCERT book. Question number 1, part 1. Question is 13 upon 3125. 13 divided by 3125. Now, how to know this number terminates or does not terminate? कि अगर हम 13 को 3125 से डिवाइड करें तो क्या इसका एंड प्रोसेस इट विल फाइनली एंड आफ्टर सर्टेन नंबर ऑफ स्टेप्स और इट विल नॉट एंड, इट विल कीप ऑन रिपीटिंग. So the first thing you should look for, if there is something common in the numerator as well as in the denominator, तो उसको कैंसिल करना है आपको. 13 being a prime number, this thing, what is a prime number, I have already explained in the previous video. So now people know what is a prime number. So 13 being a prime number, it cannot be divisible other than 1 in itself. तो यहाँ पे इन दोनों में कुछ कॉमन फैक्टर होने का तो कोई प्रश्न है ही नहीं. There is no question of having a common factor between 13 and 3125. तो फर्स्ट स्टेप ये चेक करना है आपको, दोनों में कुछ कॉमन है तो कट कर देना है, नहीं तो ये गलती हो जाएगी. Now how to solve this? Now look for this. This is in the form p by q. P by q. What is q? Q is 3125. Now I am going to factorize this. As you all know, any number ending in 5 will be divisible by 5. So I am going to divide with 5. What we are getting? 6 to 5. Again divisible by 5. 1 to 5. Go on dividing. Just we are factorizing this. So finally what we are getting? Q equals to 5 raised to the power 5. So here it is. What this term says, if Q is of the form 2 raised to the power m and 5 raised to the power n, where m and n are non-negative integer, non-negative means कि 0, we can include 0 is a non-negative integer. तो कुछ लोग कंफ्यूजन होगा कि 2 तो यहाँ पे है नहीं, so we can write it like this: 2 raised to the power 0 into 5 raised to the power 5. Since 2 raised to the power 0 is 1 and any number multiplied by 0 is the number itself, so now we are getting 2 raised to the power m. M is what? 0 and n is what? 5. And therefore, since q fits in this form where m and n are non-negative integer, therefore this number will terminate. This number is terminating decimal. इसी क्वेश्चन में कभी कभी ये पूछते हैं कि आफ्टर हाउ मेनी डेसिमल के बाद कितने प्लेसेस के बाद टर्मिनेट होगा that can also be known just by looking at the power of the 2 और 5. Out of these जो भी greater हो 0 और 5, तो 5 is greater, means कि if we divide 13 by 3125, this will terminate after 5 places. डेसिमल के बाद 5 नंबर्स आएंगे और ये नंबर एंड हो जाएगा, डिवीजन विल एंड देयर. तो इट मीन्स दिस. नाउ लेट्स से आई एम टेकिंग द थर्ड पार्ट. So this theorem is written in the book. Memorize it. Just you have to use this statement. No proof is needed. I'm going to now let's say fifth part. 29 upon 343. So how to know? So will it terminate or will it not terminate? So first step was check अगर कुछ कॉमन फैक्टर है तो कैंसिल देम आउट. 29 बीइंग अ प्राइम नंबर तो कॉमन तो नहीं है कुछ, तो इट मीन्स कि Q इज व्हाट? Q इज 343. फैक्टराइज दिस. थोड़ा डिवीजन वगैरह टेबल याद हो तो अच्छी बात है. आई थिंक इट इज डिविजिबल बाय 7. Then again, so finally we are getting what? Q equals to 7 raised to the power 3. Now in the theorem 1.6, there is another theorem also given in the NCERT book. 1.7, there it says if Q has any other factor other than 2 and 5, then it is non-terminating but repeating, and therefore this number is non-terminating but repeating. So you can do it this way. I think you have understood the concept. Now I'm going to, तो यहाँ पे 10 पार्ट्स है इसका फर्स्ट में, तो बाकी को आप खुद ट्राई कर सकते हो. In the question number 2, write down the decimal expansion of those rational number in question 1 above which have terminating decimal. अब इसमें कह रहा है जिसका terminating decimal है उसका decimal expansion लिखना है आपको. तो how to do this? मैं इनमें से एक क्वेश्चन जस्ट आई विल सॉल्व वन ऑफ देम. For example, take this one, 17 upon 8. Let's say with 17 upon 8. This is second part, I think. Question number 1, part 2. So you can very well see 17 being a prime number. तो कॉमन फैक्टर तो कुछ है नहीं इसमें. Q is what? 8. 8 equals to what? 2 raised to the power 3. So we can write Q as 2 raised to the power 3 into 5 raised to the power 0. So now we know that this number is terminating. But how to get its decimal form? How to get the decimal form? Now we know that this number is terminating. So look, what we will do is 17 upon 2 raised to the power 3. Now whenever we need 0, if you multiply 2 by 5 you will get 0. Since we have 3 2's here, so what we will do is we will multiply numerator as well as denominator by 5 raised to the power 3. Why 5 raised to the power 3? Because here the power of 2 will decide. If power of 2 is 4, then multiply by 5 raised to the power 4. If power of 2 is 5, then 5 raised to the power 5. So this power will decide. Now multiply it. 17 into 125 divided by, here we have 1000. So now you can use the calculator to get this value, and now it is very easier to see. Just suppose whatever number you get, start counting from the right hand side, and after 3 digits you can put decimal. So just multiply 17 by 125 and then put the decimal 3 digit right to left. So in this way you can do this question. Now the last question is, decide whether the following are rational or not. If they are rational, what can you say about the prime factors of Q? First, 43.123456789. Since it is a terminating decimal, therefore Q will be of the form 2 raised to the power m into 5 raised to the power n, according to the theorem 1.6 as stated above. What about question part 2? Question third, part 2. Now look, it is 0.120 1200 1200 1240 and so on. So here nothing is repeating itself. It is a non-repeating and non-terminating kind, and therefore it is a irrational number. This number is irrational. This first one was rational. Third part. In this case we have 43.123456789 and a bar over this. Bar simply means that these numbers are repeating in blocks again and again. But as I have explained, according to theorem 1.7 NCERT, it is non-terminating but repeating. इसका decimal form जो है ये क्या है? Non. Therefore, it is also rational. Therefore, it is also rational. So, finally, I am going to summarize this. The decimal form of any number is either terminating, then it is rational. Second point is non-terminating but repeating. Then again it is rational. And third part, non-terminating and non-repeating. Then it is irrational. So just by looking the decimal form of a number, we can say either it is a rational number or an irrational number. And by using theorem 1.6 and 1.7, we can know about these two things. If it is terminating or non-terminating but repeating. So here I end the video. Like, share, subscribe and comment. In case of doubt, you can write in comment so that in the next video I will explain it.